These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground report. Firefly says Iraq is on TV. He's singing like a bird with information. He's talking to us an awful lot every day about what they're going to do with this reform. He gives speeches about how much money is in the digital system already. It's growing. He said at the end of this year, we will implement the initial plan to complete the reforms for the banking system. Frank says the digital information is one of the main key parts of the monetary reform. It will allow your money to float freely, not only inside of your country, but outside. You're going to be internationally recognized. This is extremely exciting. Militiaman says electronic payments, you can get this feeling it's showtime because they're really doing the development of the reality of financial inclusion. They're spreading the financial culture around the country. It's coming, the growth stage. Sampson article quote, Private Banks Association, the number of electronic payment points in Iraq increased from 7,000 to 30,000. Right, Mark Z via PDK says, I heard the rates on the bank screens are changing and fluctuating. I'm hoping this means they're priming the system again. My banking contacts say they're seeing many different rates. Rates are rolling all over the place. Hopefully they are checking the system and priming the system. Right, moving on to Mountain Goat has an article quote, after the decline in oil, a government advisor, we have the capabilities to confront the problems of the global economy. Mountain Goat says, I consider this one of those wow articles. Quote, the highest reserves in the country, monetary and financial history. Also, quote, the growth indicators in the non-oil GDP have touched 6%. Wolverine via Judy Byington says, I was told that the new rates presently put on the bank screen are not actual new bank rates. They are used for investments. Claire has an article, quote, parliamentary finance to employees. Your salaries are secured for this year and next year, even if oil drops. All right, Fnu Lu says, I do not buy this education program, nor do I buy the adjusting of the parallel market. Education is taking too long to be effective, and it isn't the government's job to adjust black markets. These are stall tactics while they placate the masses. But why? All right, Mark Z via PDK. Question, do you believe the new lower denominations have already been printed in Iraq? Mark Z says, yes, I do. We've seen the contracts years ago and paid receipts from the government of Iraq with De La Rue to print them. Many contacts in Iraq have seen the cut sheets, samples of LDs in banks. All right, lastly, Militiaman says, I believe the Iraqi dinar is going to change value, and the citizens believe that too. I believe Sadani has literally spoken those words. The dinar, it's going to be stronger than the dollar. He said those things on a couple of occasions.